Welcome everybody. Today's video finds us over here in Bangkok. We're not too far away from the river, it's just a little bit away from here. But we're looking at an old Ayutthaya era temple. It was originally named Wat Lao, and it was changed its name after it was renovated in 1885 under the reign of King Rama V. It is Wat Suthiwararam, and it is kind of interesting. It has some cool kind of modern Buddhist art, and it also has like one historic Buddha inside of it. This temple is famous for the locals to come over for, a lot of them have their funerals and stuff like that over here. So it has a different looking ordination hall. It's a 2-level ordination hall, and it has some cool looking like Buddhist stones that are quite a bit different than what you see. So let's look around here and let's see what we see. This is the temple itself, and it is an active monastery. So you have the monks, and they're doing something over here. So this is like the monk quarters here. It has like a wooden sala. There's back over there is like the bell tower. And then these are what I was talking about. These are the Buddhist stones here. And normally they'll be shaped like a lotus, but here they've done it with these like Buddha figurines, and it has the Naga and stuff like that, and it's quite cool. Then you have like a huge Buddha here, and the Thais will come up and stick the gold leaf on it. But this is the 2-story ordination hall. You can see here it has all the figures up top, those mythical birds, has the Garuda, has the angels, has everything. And then the Thais come right here, and they pray to this giant Buddha that's right outside. And you can see they've even painted over there. That's a new addition. It's a little elevator shaft, so people could take the elevator up to the 2nd floor for the disabled people. You can see here's one of the 2 giants, and then the other one is over there. And right across the road here, this is the secondary school that's tied to this temple. And then this road here leads you to Asiatique, and the river is just on the other side of this school. You can see all the artwork that they've done around the Buddha here. That Naga, the angel holding the little umbrella. Pretty cool. They use that plaster, and then they cut those little pieces of glass to fit in there. Looks like they've remodeled this here fairly recently. I think it at one time was black. All right, so let's go in here. This is the 1st floor. The 2nd floor has the old Buddha that we'll take a look at after this. So you can see here they have the Naga guarding the way. This was renovated in 1885. There was a woman in this area that wanted this temple to be restored. It was an Ayutthaya era temple that had fallen, it was abandoned and was falling down and was defunct. And she got permission to restore part of it, and then they came back in later on and restored it into the condition it is right now. So you can see here, this is a nice hall. They have the Buddha, they have the prayer wheel back there. And what I like is there's a couple things in here that are really quite cool. You can see here they've painted all these here with that black lacquer and the gold. So all of this is hand painted. You can just see just some brilliant paintings. And then over here, normally you see like the scenes of the Jataka, but these are some modern paintings. But you can see that is fantastic. If you like art, these paintings are unbelievable in here. And they're so much different than what you would see normally in a Buddhist temple. Just to give you an idea of what some of them look like. Like that's the Bodhi tree, it has a cherry with the elephants. Yeah, that is fantastic. Okay, so you see here's the doors, and they have a little Buddha footprint inside of here. The doors are all that hand-carved wood, and then they've come in and put that little piece of glass and painted them and stuff like that. Yeah, this is a really nice hall. It's simple, but it's pretty elegant with the marble Buddha Okay, so let's go up to the second floor now. This is right next to the Buddha here. You can see that black lacquer. And there's the prayer wheel. And they have an entrance here, but it's blocked off. And you can see the marble Buddha with this little pedestal. And then they have the shrine here with the mother of pearl. Yeah, it's really nice. Then they have the, right here, these are the sermons. I didn't notice this until now. So the monks, like the head abbot, will write his sermon on those, and they're all wrapped up in the cloths. So it's like a little leaf, and they write their sermon on it. I've actually seen ceremonies where they break those out, and they will read the sermon during the ceremony. Yeah, this is really cool how they've done the Sima stones. And then they have some other smaller little figures. Over there you can see the bell tower, which is quite nice also, and then a cool little chetty. We'll look at that after we come back down. So let's go up to the second floor. You got to take your shoes off down here, same as anything. But you can see the styling around the windows, and they did the same up on the second floor up there. And you see the marble tiles that they've used on this temple, and all the styling above the doors, the Bangkok era styling that you see. So this is the second floor. And this has some unbelievable paintings in here. And they painted the ceiling up there. Those are more the traditional styling that you see there. But all the rest of the paintings are not traditional at all. Now this Buddha right here was brought from Wat Phra Yai, I think is the name of it. And it's a Sukhothai style Buddha. They brought it to Bangkok the same time that they brought the gold Buddha from Wat Tamarit, that 5.5 ton solid gold Buddha. And that Buddha was hidden from the Burmese whenever they sacked Ayutthaya. They covered it in plaster. And I don't know the story of this Buddha, how it was hidden from the Burmese. But check out the styles right there. Yeah, it is really, really nice. So much different than what you see. Normally you see, you know, the Buddha, you'll see the Bodhi trees, you'll see the angels and the demons and stuff like that. But this is so much different than what you normally see. And then they have a little display of some modern art in here also. Yeah, quite nice. And then they have the chairs here for the monks. But check out the window shutters, how it's all hand painted in that black lacquer. And then this is just one of the paintings that they have here. Yeah, it's really, really nice. They have this elevated platform right here. This is for the monks that do their chanting ceremony. And then you see right up there, that's the like the Bodhi tree has like a little chedi, and then the Buddha sitting in the head of the Buddha. Kind of a cool painting. And then another one over here. Now this temple is a place where there's not going to be any tourists. You know, there will be people walking by. We're not too far away from Asiatique and a few other things. Satorn Pier and all that on the Chao Phraya is not too far from here. But this isn't a place where they're going to bring you to unless you specifically ask. But it's quite cool. There's some interesting styling here. You can see the old cabinet. I don't know if this was one that was salvaged from Ayutthaya also, but yeah, the Buddha is fantastic. You can see a little bit of the temple buildings over there, and then skyscrapers. So all that is along the river. And then all the other parts of the temple. It's a small footprint here, just because there's not a lot of land down here on the river. That may explain why the temple hall is 2-story. And we have a little shrine out here. And then this is one of the halls here for the funerals. There is a funeral that they're set up for. And you see another one of these little figures with the bell tower. Yeah, I really like the styling of this. And then the chedi is right over here. Yeah, there's quite a few little buildings for the funerals. That's kind of the main focus of this temple. Yeah, it is fantastic. And then there's like the gate to come in. And then another one of the old buildings here. And this is the last part we'll look at. There's a temple building over there. And then this is the crematorium. You see the flowers are out here. So this is where they'll cremate the body. The monks will take it over here and then they'll cremate it. And then the last of the temple. That's going to finish up our video over here. This is kind of an interesting temple. I've been by here many times, but I've never stopped. I was reading an article in the paper about this, is why I wanted to come over here today. They were talking that there's supposed to be like a light show that they were doing for a little while to try to bring in new people to the Buddhist faith, try to encourage the youth to come. But I don't see any of that they're doing anymore. I think that might have been just a limited time thing. Anyway, this is quite nice. If you want like an elegant temple that's a little bit of the old kind of mixed in with the new, this is a good place to stop. And it's worth 30 minutes of your time. Come walk around here, look at the paintings and look at all the styling of the building and stuff like that. It's fun. I enjoy this kind of stuff. If you enjoyed it, make sure you smash like and leave me a comment down below if you've been here, or if you have any questions, let me know. I'll put a little map at the beginning so you can see where this is at. And if you're new to the channel, subscribe, stick around, and then you're notified when I post a new video. And until next time, from over here in Bangkok, remember, life is a journey. Until next time, enjoy.